Hello, everyone. We'll continue with your student book, page 40. Page 40. Today, we're going to study some grammar. Today's grammar is simple past and past progressive. So what's that? Don't worry. Before we read these, let's take a look at the sentence structure. Okay, I write out something for you so you can understand them very easily. Somebody were doing when somebody did. Okay, this is very important for today's class. Remember this sentence structure. Okay, repeat after me. Somebody were doing when somebody did. A second time. Somebody were doing when somebody did. The third time. Somebody were doing when somebody did. Somebody were doing, we call it past progressive. Past progressive. When somebody did, remember, we called simple past. Now I want you to quickly think of be doing. We taught before. I taught you before, okay? Be doing. And we studied am, is, are, doing. Remember? This is called present progressive. Okay? So everyone, the only difference between past progressive and the present progressive is a verb be. Here, were. Did you see? Were. Okay? Were called the past. Were doing past progressive. But this one, present progressive is am, is, are. Am, is, are. So this is called the present progressive. Are you clear? All right, let's quickly read these two sentences. Some children were playing when we arrived. Let's compare with this sentence structure. Somebody were doing. Which one? Somebody, some children. Were, which one? Were. Doing, which one? Playing. Excellent. So some children were playing. The second part, okay? This is the first part. The second part, when somebody did. When somebody who we did, which one? Arrived. Simple past form, okay? So this sentence structure, somebody were doing when somebody did. Is it clear? I think it's very clear. Okay, let's take a look at the second sentence. Some children were playing when we arrived. Somebody were doing. Somebody, some children. Were, because it's plural, okay? Were playing. When somebody did, we did is arrived. Okay, let's read again. Some children were playing when we arrived. Can you remember this sentence structure now? Let's read it again. Somebody was, were, doing when somebody did. Wow, good job. Now let's move downward, and I think it's not too difficult to do an exercise, right? Exercise 3, exercise 3. Complete the sentences. Use the simple past or the past progressive. Use the simple past, which part? Here. Simple past is the second part when somebody did. Or the past progressive, which part? The first part. Somebody was, were, doing. Okay, let's do them. Number 1, we were watching TV when Dad came home. This is the first part. We were watching. We call it which one? Past progressive. Past progressive. We were watching TV when Dad came home. This part called simple past. Why? Because it's came. Remember? Come, came, come. Some students may forget. I write out for you. Come, came, come. So the simple past is came, came. Okay? Good. Number 2, Steve was eating dinner when his friend, simple past or past progressive? When, simple past. Okay, when you see when, what? Simple past. Okay, and was eating is past progressive. So for sure, you change call to called plus ed. Regular verbs plus ed. Called. Okay, I read again. Steve was eating dinner when his friend called. Very good. Number 3, when the doorbell rang. Rang is did. Simple past. Why? Because it's ring, excuse me, ring, rang, run. Finally, you say, oh, I remember. You are right. It's ring, ran, run. So remember, as the sentence structure correct. Let's repeat the sentence structure. Somebody was, were, doing. Here is was or were. Was. Because one person only, we call the singular. So you use was. Excuse me, here is a mistake. This was, W should be a small letter. Okay, let me change it. Wait for a second. All right, I changed it to WAS, was. Right, I must replace it because that W cannot be a capital letter, okay? I was sleeping when the doorbell rang. So somebody was doing when, here is something, right? Right, you should be flexible. Sometimes somebody, sometimes something. Here, when something did, rang. Okay, good. Let's go to number 4. The children were playing baseball, okay? When the window, sentence structure, somebody were doing when somebody did something, okay? So break, how to change break? Wow, who can tell me? Break, broke, broken. So the second form we call the simple past. Broke is simple past. So we change break to broke. All right, very good. Number 5, you to your friend when I met you in town. Sentence structure, somebody were doing when somebody did. Because you is always you are changed to were, okay? So you were talking. You were talking to your friend when I met you. Who can tell me what's the original verb of met? Yes, it's meet, met, met. So met, the second one is the simple past. Okay, very good. Number 6, Emma was walking in the park when some boys dropped some litter. Sentence structure is somebody was doing when somebody did. Correct. See, saw, seen. So saw is a simple past. We change see to saw. Okay? Now I read number 6 again. Emma was walking in the park when she saw some boys drop some litter. Wow. Will you say, Miss Ding, this is too difficult for me? Maybe it's still difficult, but if you can practice reading these sentences again and again, if you read 5 times, I believe you can understand. And the most important thing is you recite this sentence structure. Then you can never forget. All right? Everyone, we have homework to do. Today's homework is workbook, page 36, exercises 1 and 2. Everything at page 36. All right, so this week's 3 videos are all finished. I hope you enjoy each video, and I really hope you can come to join Zoom classes with Miss Ding. There will be a lot of fun there. Okay, see you. Bye.